I'm Jen of All Trades, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about something I am super passionate about, okay? I have been in love with this topic since I was a teenager, possibly before that, maybe like 10, 11, 12, I don't know, ever since I was a kid. And I grew up in the age before Google, before the internet was so readily available. And so if your friends weren't available to play, you didn't have a whole lot to do except watch TV or read. And I loved to read, specifically about astrology. I'm a huge fan of astrology, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about. I actually want to create a series for you guys that we'll skim the surface at first, and then we're going to go super in depth into astrology because it's just something that I love so much, and I love talking about it. If you ever need to distract me from something, like if you don't want me to see something or if you don't want me to do something, quick, come up and ask me about astrology. I will just all of a sudden hyper focus on you and talk about it endlessly. It's a very good way of distracting me. I just told all my friends the secret. But yeah, so I definitely want to talk to you guys about that today. And so here's how this is going to go. I've got my book that I've had since I was a kid because, like I said, you didn't have a lot to do if you didn't have internet, if there's nothing on TV and your friends couldn't play. You read, right? I read about astrology, and this book right here is the book that I read the most. Now, this is the only astrology book you'll ever need by Joanna Martine Woolfolk. It is a fantastic book. I don't know necessarily that I would say this is the only astrology book you'll ever need, but if you're looking for an all-in-one, really encompassing book, this is the one for you. And I'm thinking I'll probably do an honest review of this because I've had this for a very, very long time. Now, I lost it and then had to buy a new copy. So if you're looking at this going, that looks pretty new, I don't think you've had that for 20 years. You're right, I haven't had this particular copy for 20 years, but I have had this book for that long or more. It is just it has everything you really need to know, including moon signs, ascending signs, Mercury signs, every planet you can think of. So it's got everything, and we'll talk about what that means. But I do have this book here to help me with this vlog because I do believe in the power of having resources when you're trying to talk about something, and I love open note tests. So, astrology. What is astrology? Now, astrology can mean two different things. There's Eastern astrology and Western astrology. We are particularly talking about Western in my videos with you. Today's video is going to be about the overview of what is it and what are all the different things that you can learn about your sun sign. What is a sun sign? That's the main sign that you think of when somebody says, "Hey, what's your sign?" That's what constellation the sun was in when you were born. And that's different depending on like the month and the day of the year. So all of these signs start on the 23rd of every month. There's a little bit of a discrepancy there. Sometimes it's the 22nd, sometimes it's the 23rd, depends on the book, depends on the year. On average, the 23rd of the month is when that starts. So the 23rd to the 22nd of the next month. I am a Gemini, which means my birthday falls between May 23rd and June 22nd, according to this book and many other resources. Like I said, sometimes there's a discrepancy on the date, but we won't mess with that today. So being that I'm a Gemini, there's a lot of different traits that I can learn about myself based on the fact that I'm a Gemini. Now, I use quotes because a lot of people don't put a lot of stock into this. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm saying I enjoy it and I want to talk to you about it, and you can take this for whatever you want it to mean. It can be a whole bunch of nothing to you, or it can be like, oh my God, that's so me. That's so accurate. That's the fun of it. You take it for what it is. And I'm not saying if I believe in it or not. I'm just saying I have a lot of fun with it. So, like I said, today we're going to really just talk about an overview of what all of this means. The 12 signs are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I started in that order because that is where the zodiac calendar starts. It actually starts in the middle of March with Aries. So that's where the zodiac calendar starts, which is why every time you see anything about the zodiac, usually it's going to start with Aries. You're like, why didn't you start with Capricorn? That's in January. The calendar works a little bit differently when you're looking at the stars. So what does the sun sign mean? Like I said, that is like your defining personality traits, your dominant personality traits. There are moon signs. Moon signs are where the moon was, in what constellation the moon was in when you were born. So I'm a Gemini, but the moon was in Aquarius when I was born. And that varies from year to year and also from like time. You have to put in your time to find that out. Then there's ascendant signs. I'm a Virgo ascendant. There's a bunch of different ones, and I will do different videos on each one. Today we're going to just talk about the basics, like I said. So those are the 12 sun signs. They each have a duality. Now, duality, hear me out on this because I know this has a lot of like connotation these days. The two dualities are masculine and feminine. That doesn't necessarily mean gender at all. It's kind of like in language, how some words are masculine and some words are feminine. Again, it's not gender. Okay, this is what the book says. This is going to help out. In astrological terms, a masculine sign is direct and energetic, and a feminine sign is receptive and magnetic. These masculine and feminine attributes were given to the signs about 2,000 years ago. Today, modern astrologers try to avoid the sexism implicit in these distinctions. A masculine sign does not mean positive and forceful any more than a feminine sign means negative and weak. In modern terminology, the masculine signs are defined as outer directed and strong through action, and the feminine signs are self-contained and strong through inner reserves. I really wanted to read that verbatim from this book, and again, this is the only astrology book you'll ever need, because I also believe in citing your sources. I wanted to read that verbatim so that you guys would really understand that it's not just me saying that it's not gender. It is something that was assigned to it thousands of years ago, and it doesn't have any implications on gender as we see it today. So I really wanted to cover that because this is an all-inclusive channel, and I want everyone to feel welcome and like you're valid in who and how you see yourself, who you are and how you see yourself. English. I'm good at astrology, but maybe not English. So that's the duality. 6 signs have a masculine duality and 6 signs have a feminine duality. The masculine signs are Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. And the feminine signs are Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. And again, it just means that those that are the masculine signs are more direct and strong through action, outward action, and the feminines are self-contained and strong through inward action. Then you have triplicity. It's a weird word. It's a fun word. Which is weird. It says triplicity, which triple, 3, but there's actually 4 of these. And for the quadruplicity, there's actually 3. I don't understand it, but that's fine. Maybe it means like the 3rd tier. So, elements. Every sign is associated with an element. You have 3 signs that are earth signs, 3 signs that are water signs, 3 signs that are fire signs, and 3 signs that are air signs. It's kind of like Captain Planet, and we all also have the heart sign. I don't know. I loved Captain Planet, don't get me wrong. So the 3 fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And we'll talk, I know some of y'all are like, wait, what? Hold on, we'll talk about that. Some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but you'll get there. The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. There's that brain again going, why isn't Aquarius a water sign? We'll get there. And the earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So those are all of the elements, and the elements play a part in this. The fire signs are active and enthusiastic. The earth signs are practical and stable. The air signs are intellectual and communicative. And the water signs are emotional and intuitive. And that tends to go with how the element itself acts. I'm a Gemini. Y'all can tell I'm communicative. I want to talk to you for a living. So like definitely Gemini. I love communicating. I love it. That's why I respond to every single comment on this website. I love talking to you. I want to learn about you. And again, we'll talk about each sign individually. I just know my own sign best. Quadruplicity. This is the one that only has 3. So again, I'm very confused, but it's fine. The quadruplicity is cardinal, fixed, and mutable. So this is basically the kind of quality that determines your interaction with the world around you. Cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, and they are enterprising and outgoing. You are the initiators, and this is all from this book that I'm reading this. So again, citing my sources. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. They are perfecters and finishers, not quite originators. And then the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Mutable signs are flexible, versatile, and adaptable. You are able to adjust to differing circumstances. As Gemini, I can attest, I am definitely adaptable, 100% adaptable. I may not always want to go places, but once I get there, I'm fine. I am completely adapted into my new surrounding like the minute I get there. It's very cool. Let me go back to something. Why is Aquarius not a water sign? You're like, Aquarius, aqua. Why? Pisces is the water sign because Pisces, I want to say mascot, but like it's not a mascot, is fish. Pisces is an intuitive, emotional, very spiritual sign, and it has more qualities that are fluid. So it fits into the water sign. Aquarius is an air sign. First of all, air plays a huge role in the element of water. Huge. And water exists in the air. Aquarius is the fixed sign of all of the air signs. So you have the triplicity, which is air. And then you have the quadruplicity, which is fixed. So they're an air sign, which means they're intellectual and communicative. But Aquarius possesses that, maybe not the initiator, maybe not the originator, but they're the perfecters and the finishers. So maybe Aquarius having some water qualities to it, and you'll learn that when we talk about Aquarius and their absolute love for conspiracy theories, which is part of that spirituality, which water signs have. Maybe because they have a water sign quality, but they're an air sign. Maybe the water in the air, it didn't originate there, but it is feeding it. It is perfecting it, if that makes any sense. So that's basically the basics. I am not an English teacher. I'm an astrology teacher today. So that's the basics of astrology. We have the 12 signs. We've got each of their qualities. And I'm going to do a different video for every single sign so that you can like go and find, okay, where's the Sagittarius video? I want to know all about Sagittarius. I'm going to tell you all about you. We're also going to talk about moon signs and how that affects your personality. And we're going to talk about the different other kinds of signs that you can look at, like ascendant signs. There are so many. We're also going to talk about how the signs play well with each other, or maybe when they don't. So we're going to talk about lots of fun stuff. Again, this is just a subject I really love, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So if you have specific astrological questions, put them down in the comments below, and I would be happy to answer them in future videos. So please subscribe to the channel so that you can know when I'm posting these astrology videos, and hit that thumbs up so that I can know that you like these astrology videos. And let me know what your sign is so that I may know how to maybe I'll go in order, but maybe if I have a bunch of Virgos, maybe I'll start with Virgo, Let me know what your signs are, and let me know what you want to know about yourself. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really excited. This excitement is not I'm not acting. I'm actually this excited to talk to you guys about this. So, introductory video. Subscribe to my channel so that you can be a part of this, and join the fam, and hit that notification bell, because again, I don't have a schedule. I don't know when I'm going to be posting these. I'm just going to post them. Yay. And as always, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in a video real soon.